So some pretty bad news, guys, for Diddy. It looks like there could be a new criminal investigation. The police have confirmed they have taken a report. However, they have not expressed that there is an active investigation against him, but he basically... This police report is crazy. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video, guys. Sean Diddy Combs finds himself staring down yet another potential criminal investigation. According to a newly surfaced police incident report obtained by People magazine, a music producer reported to the Largo, FLA Police Department on September 20th in conjunction with the East LA Sheriff Station. Shocking accusations. The alleged victim, he filed under a July civil lawsuit, told authorities that Diddy forced him into an act during a project collaboration with CJ Wallace. And the victim alleges that whilst Diddy was rifling through racks of Biggie's preserved clothing in a warehouse when he began to pleasure himself beneath one of the slain rapper's shirts. This allegedly culminated in a chilling act that he punctuated with the words, "Rest in peace, Big." Diddy allegedly invited the victim to a private listening session to hear a Biggie project. Then the John Doe claims that he was pressured to take K and was brought to a warehouse that held the late rapper's clothing. The victim stated that Diddy picked out the clothing and set them down on the couch and eventually sat on the couch next to the clothing when he received a phone call. The victim continued to search through clothing when he heard what sounded like corn coming from Diddy's phone. Victim expressed he tried to ignore it, but then he heard more noises, and when he looked, you could see Diddy jerking himself off, covering himself with one of B.I.G's, shirts. Victim stated that Diddy removed the shirt to uncover his pee and told the victim to come finish him off. The former Revolt chairman allegedly laughed and threw the soiled shirt at the man, causing it to land on his lap and arm, according to the lawsuit. The John Doe claims that Diddy said R.I.P. Biggie before walking out of the warehouse. What followed, the victim claimed in the police report, left him physically shaken. According to the police report, the victim continued his professional affiliation with Wallace after the alleged incident. He asserted the tenure of their partnership markedly changed thereafter, and that another of Wallace's business collaborators, Willie Mack, began calling him a liar and threatened a lawsuit against him. In March 2021, the report claims the victim journeyed to California to convene with both men regarding their ongoing professional enterprise. However, the report asserts that upon their arrival at the Candy Pen's residence in Hollywood Hills, two other individuals seized the victim, roughed him up, and put something over his head and partially his eyes. He was then allegedly escorted to another room, thrown onto an ottoman, and immediately recognized Diddy's voice and observed his black custom Air Force One shoes. Diddy was allegedly screaming, cursing, and calling him a snitch. Wow. The police report claims Diddy allegedly continued to berate the victim, grabbed him by the head, used his hands, and stuck Diddy's pee inside the victim's mouth. Victim stated that he pulled away, but that Diddy pulled his head back using his hands and stuck his pee inside of victim's mouth again, and the cycle occurred approximately 3 to 4 times for approximately 3 to 4 seconds each time. The report details that Diddy was erect, did not, ejaculate, and left the room. Afterwards, Wallace allegedly walked in to help the victim and felt bad for him at that time. Later, the victim basically has been dealing with depression. The police in Largo, where the victim resides, confirmed that they have taken a police report on behalf of the LA's authorities, who have investigated these disturbing allegations. Whilst the LA Sheriff Department did not comment on the active investigation, the report details suggest renewed scrutiny around a man accused of orchestrating a culture of coercion, secrecy, and violence. Meanwhile, a storm of over 50 civil lawsuits continues to swallow Diddy, painting a chilling tableau of alleged exploitation and assault over decades. So this basically is a potentially new criminal investigation that could be opened. I believe this is the same story as Rihanna's ex-stylist or ex-PR, and he was the one who came forward with his name to give credibility to this conversation and this report, rather than just coming as a John Doe. This is what Diddy was doing. He was basically pulling people down, getting others to, hold them down, calling them snitches and etc., and inserting his pee into people's mouths. He also was just sitting there, releasing and then putting it on Biggie's shirt and throwing it on people. This guy loves to play with semen in some kind of sex magic way, where he either wants it in your mouth, he wants to eat it himself, he wants to put it on a specific shirt and put it on somebody's face. I wouldn't be surprised if he was putting the semen on Biggie's shirt for a specific reason, if there was some kind of connect, some kind of ego boost, to roughen up everybody else and make them understand that he is better than Biggie and that he actually took Biggie's life. But This is a new police report. An active investigation is not open as of right now, but the police have confirmed that they have received this report and that they are going through it, and that it can lead to a criminal investigation once more. Now, we know that this man who came forward, who was Rihanna's ex-PR, did state that he wants a criminal investigation. He wants this man to go down for criminal proceedings. So we could be looking at a whole different lawsuit. This is why it's so bad for Diddy, because he's doing stuff like this and still getting away with it. And this has nothing to do with Cassie. This is going to be a whole gay trial. We're going to get a gay trial soon, because that's what this man's been doing, violating gay men left, right and center. And for some reason, he remains untouched. These other men who happen to be straight and are helping Diddy to make sure that he inserts his pee into other people's mouths, you lot are also very weird. This is a whole different type of freak off. Do you understand? This man was doing freak offs on whole different levels. So hopefully this goes to that level. But this has been reported publicly as of yesterday via People magazine. And I do hope that this leads to a criminal investigation and potentially even a trial. Why not? Because look at all of these incidents and these scenarios. You can't just expect that once the Cassie stuff is done, that this man will never face criminal proceedings ever again. This man will never be indicted ever again. Of course he will. 110%. This is just the beginning for Diddy. I'm so sorry. This is just the beginning. After these couple of years that he does at the Fort Dix, he won't go back to the life that he had before. Now, more images of him at Fort Dix have been released, and you can see him there now laughing with these other prisoners. And I told you guys that the initial images of him getting released are Diddy. I saw him in court, and he looks just like these pictures. Now you guys can see what I was seeing in court and what other people were seeing in court. When we looked at Diddy, he has this grey big beard, he's still wearing this beanie, he's laughing in these images, trying to keep up good spirits, probably lying to the rest of these prisoners, telling them that he would give them record deals and help them in, some kind of way to make sure that he is safe in prison and, he is eased. But these images have been released, which means that either A, Diddy knows that this is happening because more images are being released, or B, that TMZ just have some kind of connect with Fort Dix and are able to release images. Because when he was at the MDC, no images were being released. Not one, not two, not three. Nothing came out. Nothing was being leaked. Suddenly now, images of him are being released. He looks like he's in good spirits. He looks like he's in a better position than he was before. Probably lying through his teeth to these other prisoners, or maybe he's smiling because all of these men blew his back out. I don't know what could really happen in prison. I'm so sorry, I really don't know. Unless you're extremely old as a prisoner is going to be different for you and difficult. Early mornings, the food, the washing dirty laundry, this is not stuff that Diddy wants to do. He's not in a good position at all. We have a different celebrity, Joe Giudice, who came out and said that these other prisoners will be influenced by Diddy's money, that they will move for him, they will work for him, and Diddy has that mind to conquer around him. So I can see that these are the prisoners will end up doing Diddy's dirty work. So this is what Joe Giudice is coming to say, Teresa Giudice's ex-husband, who also was at Fort Dix, that they are heavily influenced by money. And something tells me that isn't just going to be the prisoners, that's going to be the workers there as well. Diddy might just have Fort Dix wrapped around his finger. We will see as time goes on. We will see. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. Subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.